Good afternoon, folks. Welcome back to another episode of UndercoverETuk UK. And OMG, we've got more orbs, folks. We've got more orbs coming out of the US. Anyone who's heard the news over there, New Jersey, it's been all over the news. You've got these yellowy, orangey orbs. I don't know, folks. I don't know. I thought it was all a hoax to begin with. Now I'm kind of thinking there's some legit sightings out there. There's also some other sightings that are getting thrown into the bag and into the mix that aren't really related to right now, but it's all related, to be honest with you. They're, you know, if these were drones, if these were just normal drones, people would have seen and heard them by now, you know, and they would have been dealt with, I'm sure. And these particular drones, per se, these objects were seen over New Jersey last night, and they were there for a good 5 hours, stationary. So there's drones are right out the window, folks. In my opinion, they're right out the window. But the mainstream keep calling them drones. Okay. Honestly, I think we know. I think we got an idea of where they are, what they're doing, but it's just guesswork, isn't it, at this point? Like and subscribe to the channel, UndercoverETuk UK on YouTube. You can find us on Rumble as well, and find us on Facebook, UndercoverETuk UFO/UAP Evidence. Join the group, start submitting your evidence, and I'll analyse it like I do. Right, folks, let's get into today's actual news in New Jersey. Hopefully, you'll enjoy it. Let's have a listen.
Hey, Ernie and Candace. The FAA has placed a temporary restriction on drone flights over Picatinny Arsenal and over Trump National Golf Course in Bedminster. When these drones were first spotted 2 weeks ago, the Morris County Prosecutor's Office said that they posed no known threat to public safety. But people want to know, what the heck are they and what are they doing? It's normal to see red and green lights in December, unless they're coming from mysterious drones in the night sky.
It's kind of unsettling. They're not up for 15 minutes, they're up for hours. Some are very big, probably the size of a car.
Mike Walsh says he's seen hundreds of them over the past 2 weeks from his Randolph backyard and has the video to prove it.
They kind of go slow, they come towards you, then they'll change direction a little. They're all going different ways.
The drones have been spotted all over Morris County. Morristown police sent an alert to residents Sunday saying they are aware of drone activity and that if a drone crashes or lands, do not approach or handle it. The FBI's Newark field office would only say it is working with other law enforcement agencies to figure out what's going on, but at the moment doesn't have enough information to share.
A lot of people want to know what's going on. I think more people are coming around to that, oh, this is going on and maybe it's not good.
Nancy Reed didn't want to show her face on camera, but says she's seen the drones every night since November 18th.
I can see them right out my bedroom window. I can watch them. Last night was about 5:30, so it was earlier. But it's normally anywhere between like 7:30 and 10:30, they're out here. Never during the day. Nobody ever sees them during the day.
One thing she hasn't seen is the normal air traffic she's used to, and she doesn't understand why.
We're in the fly pattern going to like Morristown Airport and Newark, and we used to see a lot of planes coming back and forth. You don't see them anymore.
Well, you know what's really crazy there? Is that more and more people are saying similar things to me as well. You know, there used to be planes and now there's not so much. Or they stop them for a week or they fly higher for some reason. It keeps happening, folks. Keeps happening. There's something going on. And to me, just that footage that was being played there, to me it's like... that to me looks like that these things are just flying in. Like they're turning up. And that, you know, they're turning up. And no one really knows what they are. I mean, look, folks, I'm not being funny. I've seen drones before. That's far too big to be a drone, isn't it? Look. It's like the size of a car. Baffling. Absolutely baffling. Something's going on, folks. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. It's December 3rd. So we've got something potentially going to happen. And for those that are like, nothing's going to happen. Look, I'm normally like that. Nothing's going to happen. But clearly something's happening. Every night for since November, according to that lady. She's been seeing these things. Anyway, let's get into some footage. So we've got this to go over today. I'm going to go over this one first. MB from Northern Ireland. Now, normally she knows exactly what she's looking at, but in this circumstance, she just doesn't. That's it. The video's over, folks. And for anyone who's wondering what just happened, look, we've got. When I first looked at this, I went, okay, we're starting off with a bird. I don't think it is a bird, folks. I don't think it is a bird. My analysis of this looks like a bird, okay, but there's a click there, or some sort of noise. Is that on your camera? It glitches your camera out. Yeah, it's like two noises there. Okay, anyway, so again, it's very difficult to say whether that was a click or not. We hear something for sure. Now, when this thing disappears, the whole camera loses focus. Not just this thing disappears. Everything in look, that vanishes, and it does for a long period of time. But probably a strangely long period of time. Now, for me, that's really odd. Okay, MB normally she's out there with the camera. It's really odd for this to happen. Now, I see camera glitches all the time, refocuses and all that, but I never see the camera completely lose focus on the close object and the far away object. It doesn't. It just doesn't. It's just weird. It's a weird camera anomaly. Now, back to this bird. All right. Now, she thought she was recording a bird. That's what she said. I don't think it is MB. I mean, it's not once flapped its wings, for a start. And then it glitches your whole camera out. And you get the click at the start. So, for me, it's a saucer. For me, that's a saucer with plasma going around it. And okay, we can't be certain, but you said it yourself. You thought it was a bird, and then all of a sudden your camera glitches, and then you're not sure, right? Okay, I'm going to just take this in a bit because it's very fuzzy if I go all the way in, and I want to try and keep as much detail as possible. So we'll go with that. Okay, MB saucer. Let's see what we get. I didn't go all the way in, but hopefully we get a decent outline of what we're seeing here, and it doesn't connect the hue up too much. That's pretty cool. Look, that's exactly what we're seeing, folks, from MB's capture there, and it really does look like your saucer-shaped UFO, doesn't it? I mean, it resembles your Dragon UAP, but you can see there it's really got. It's almost quite thin, you know, like really thin. It looks like it's just inside here. Again, and then you've got the plasma going on the outside. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool, MB. Okay, there you go, finished product. Nice work. And I mean, look, for sure it looks birdy at the start, but for it to focus your camera out like that, and I think you get the click, I'm going with UFO on that one. Really, really cool, and it's just baffling to me that you lose focus suddenly on all of it, you know? Weird. Absolutely weird. Right. Let's move on. Thanks very much, MB. Northern Ireland, that was taken... I don't know when it was taken, actually. Let me know in the comments if you can. Okay. Kanoa, this is the second one you sent to me, and I'm going to go over it now. So, he's at Gatwick train station, and he's heard a plane coming over. It's near the airport, as you can imagine. So he's getting planes, and you can see how difficult it is to see anything in this clip, folks. Right? It's seriously hard. But there are UAP tagging this plane, I promise you. And the first thing I'm going to do is, I think I'll go into the enhancement first, just so that while we're here. See this at the top, folks. Can I get anything from it? Don't know. It's quite a way up there, isn't it? And it's almost translucent. You can see it's only a tiny object at this point. But it moves extremely fast, does all sorts of manoeuvres, and then it comes back and tags this plane at incredible speeds, folks. So at the moment it's just gone right through the wing and round the back, and then it comes over in a minute and boom. Now, really hard to see, don't worry, I don't expect you guys to be able to see that, but what I can do for you is I can zoom in and show you guys in a slightly strange way, but in a much clearer way, what's going on. So let's find this object up here. Right, there it is. Super fast. The only problem with this is I can't can't slow it down. So there's our object in question. That the first thing I showed you guys, which is it moving through the sky really fast, doing these manoeuvres. Right, leaves the screen. There's our plane, and it's not far. Look, it's only a short clip, folks, but there's the tagging. Let's just go back. We can see exactly where this thing's coming in and where it's. So there it is, coming in on the left-hand side. God, it moves fast, right. There's no slow option on this, folks, so really close. God, it's gone behind the wing or the plane, so it's definitely on the other side of the plane at this point, folks. I can't see it anywhere. It's definitely behind the plane, and then yeah, shoots out from this side underneath. That's crazy. Anyway, it comes back again, stupidly fast. I'm trying to see if I can find it. There it is. There it is. Just look. That's even quicker. Just that's what we're dealing with, folks. That's what we're dealing with. So all these orbs that we're seeing in the sky right now, I mean, that's what they're allowing us to see. Okay, that's what they're allowing us. Imagine what we can't see. All right, I'm telling you, our skies are teeming, and not just with these things. Not just with these things. There are other things up there, folks, and they could be right over your houses or your heads, and you wouldn't even know it. We need to start getting infrared cameras out there, honestly. We need to start testing methods to see what works best. Because we need to know. We need to do some serious research, and everyone can chip in, honestly. That's how I feel on the situation. That's why I do this. It's all about disclosure. Disclosing it to the world, folks. Right. Okay, just throwing this one in there, folks. This one was taken by Alex earlier on in the year, and it just shows everything you'd want to see in a UAP capture, to be honest. For anyone who's on the fence still, and they're wondering what's going on with these UAP and how they might be bugs or birds or whatever. Check this out. So he's filming a bird, and the bird gets tagged by a UAP. So convenient, and we also get the click as well. If anyone's wondering how that's happening, it's because it's a mechanical being up there, folks. This is a Dragon UAP tagging a bird, and I've got this image. This is almost a renowned image now, and if anyone's wondering how I got the image, now you'll know where I got it from. Check that out, folks. And I've done this in the past, and a few of you have seen it. Many may not have. But this is a classic example of what a dragon looks like up against a bird at basically the same distance. Alright, they're not exact, but it's basically the same distance. So this is the image. This is exactly what I did last time, and I'm just showing you guys again for anyone who hasn't seen it before. It's just a perfect example of a Dragon UAP right next to a bird, and that's what they look like, folks. When two objects are next to each other, one that we know what it is and one that we know it isn't. Yeah, clear as you like. We know that clearly looks like a bird. Clearly looks like a Dragon UAP / saucer, and I've done so many different stills and images of this. And you'll see it on one of the thumbnails on the video, on a previous video. So yeah, check it out, folks. Really, really good video. And yeah, I just wanted to do that for a quick example for someone that was asking earlier on. That was all. John B. The last video I showed, John B. from Latchkey Hustle had a capture, and I showed the video, but I didn't go to work on it there and then. But I have since gone to work on it, and I want to share this with you guys. So, should we play the video quick? Let's just play the video quick, because did I stick it in custodian files folder? Let me see. Here we are. Alright, Latchkey. So this is what I played yesterday. Not yesterday, day before, my last video. And what I did was I just took the best of the best stills that I could from this image and enhanced them. That's all I did. And this one was, for those that haven't seen the previous video, this is John B at Latchkey Hustle. He stepped outside, saw this in the sky, ran in, grabbed his phone, and did what he does best, which is film and analyze. And it's triangular in shape. It changes different colours. It's quite large in size, and it was a singular object. I can't see anything else there, but it's night time, and it's really hard to know if anything really did shoot out. There are moments where a black dot is showing in the middle of this thing. So look, you can see two dark objects here. Boom, boom. And yeah, I'll do that one on the fly just to show you guys what I've been doing and how I've been doing it. John B. dots. And for those that want to see, it's just blur to clear, folks. That's all I'm using. Yep, that's it. You can see two dots here and here. So is there something that's appearing in the moment? Probably. I mean, there's not many other black dots. There's our nighttime pixelation going on, but I'm not seeing many of these, and they're conveniently here and not anywhere else in the screen. So I mean, there's a little bit here, but this is an aerial coming off the roof of a house, I think. So that's what I've done. That's the video. You can see all different, there's so many different colours that come off of this thing, and we're going to go through them right now. So that's the blue. That's what we got. It looks absolutely crazy, doesn't it? Look. Insane. That's a bit of green with a with our black dot in there. Again, yellow with a dark object there. It's three dark things there, or several little dots that make up a line at least. Or look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 little dots there, and then whatever this is. God, I don't know. Oh, baffles me. Baffles me. Look at that. And this is a very odd one. Look, called it when it's really dark, and we've still got something here, but it looks like this is just changed in that moment completely. Pinky. The blob. Nah, honestly, don't know. It looks like it's still got this thing here. Looks like that's the... See how it looks like it's just got like a shine to it here? And a very distinctive, dark, like almost tent-like top to it. And then inside here is Narnia's fucking, I don't know, some pinkiness inside there. Right. Look at that. That's huge. That's huge in the sky. You think about where John is and that, you know, filming over a house in the distance there, and it's quite big. And we've seen something similar before. I believe in Robert Shape's capture in LA. He captured an orange orb that was just stationary in the sky like this, and it kind of had resembled this in the middle here on the stills. So yeah, brilliant. Look at that. And there you go. It's kind of like again showing our little objects. Incredible coloration that this thing gives off, and the light that it produces. Completely changed shape here, look. Again, it could just be where the light's so bright it's showing us all kinds of stuff, but anyway, really cool. Well done, John. Thanks very much again. And that's all we've got time for today, folks. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep my eyes peeled. Today, like I say, is December 3rd, and something's meant to be happening. So ears and eyes in the skies. Listen out to hear if there are helicopters or if they're drones, anyone that's watching. And let's get to the bottom of it. And let's see if there is a galactic war or something that kicks off today, or whoever's predicted that. There's been several people talking about it. I don't know. I know disclosure's on its way though, and I know something is going on. So interesting times, folks. As always, like and subscribe to the channel, UndercoverETuk, UK, and I will catch up with you hopefully tonight. Hopefully we get something, right? Take care, all the best, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye for now.